Hello, all you joy bringers, joy seekers, and joy makers. Happy Tuesday to you all. I hope you've had a fantastic day. Just wanted to jump on, and now that I'm out of Facebook jail, thanks so much Jilly and Kate for letting everybody know. I think that the Facebook just doesn't want a lot of positivity and joy, I don't know. Anyway, it's great to be on here just to talk a wee bit about our forthcoming laughter yoga leadership training. So I've been delivering this training for the last nearly 9 years. So I want just to talk a wee bit about how I get into it, because that might be you, and a wee bit about my background. So the Dalai Lama says laughing in full abandonment is very good for our health. And none of us, we all love to laugh, right? Except for one person, this person who was at the cinema, and he was overheard saying to another person, "Did you enjoy that film?" And he said, "Okay, it was okay if you like laughing," but so that's one person, right? But all of us love to laugh, right? And I came about laughter therapy when I was doing a lot of work in prisons. I was working at Pullman Young Offenders, directing shows there with segregated prisoners. I was doing a lot of drama and community arts. My background is in theatre and drama, and I was asked by these senior citizens who I'd worked with before. We'd done a wee bit of the Steamy, a great play. They called me up and they asked me, "Can you come back up and do something with us? We've got a wee bit of funding." And so I said, "What would you like to do?" And they said, "Oh, we just really need a laugh." And at that time, unbeknown to me, I really needed a laugh too. So I went up there with my wee box of tricks, and I walked into the room, and everybody was round this one wee lady. She was being comforted, and when I asked, it turned out that her husband had recently died. And honestly, I just wanted to take my wee box of tricks and go back into the car. It was a way up in I can still see it, a wee hut in Stirling. And they were a bunch of senior carers. Anyway, I did the event and I was high as a kite. We had such a wonderful time. And I got in my car, I just felt amazing. It was so lovely just to spend time just being joyful and having a good time. And actually, because I had done a lot of issue-based stuff with a lot of young people on sexual health and mental health, the stress of the creative stress, but still stress of putting on big shows, and here I was just actually having a laugh. And that's, just laughing with somebody else. It's as Victor Hugo says, it's the shortest distance between two people. And it is such a glue, it happens so instantly. Anyway, back to the story with all the senior citizens in the community hall in Stirling. So I get back into my car and I hear on the radio someone talking about laughter therapy. And I thought, gosh, that's just what I did, and I loved it. So I got in touch with the guy in the radio, and I did a training course in London. And it wasn't my cup of tea. And I came back to Glasgow determined, right, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it really well. And so I started a group just off Byers Road in Ruthven Lane. And this was the Joyworks session. I gave out all the leaflets and all the marketing. I was really excited about it. But I ended up had a house fire. Well, the lady downstairs had a house fire. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I'm staying with my sister in the East End. The last thing I want to do is laugh. And my sister was saying, no, you've got to do it. You've got to do it because you've been really looking forward to it. So she phones all of her friends and we do this event. And it was just amazing. I really wanted to give everybody the money back. I just wanted to say, you do not know how you've changed my mood and how happy you've made me feel, because here I am, just in the hospital with carbon monoxide poisoning, staying with my sister while my flat has been and I never actually moved back there, but that's besides the point. So it was a fantastic experience for me, and it was just a really amazing, to see the change within me. That was amazing to see that, and for it to happen so quickly, and I just loved it, and I love what I do, and that's 11 years that Joyworks has been doing more international stuff, and I just love it. It's an absolute privilege. 2 years into doing Joyworks, Dr Kataria got in touch. I'd seen the STV film, and I went over to India and stayed with him and his wife. Well, actually, Dr Kataria was away the first time I stayed there, and I loved going to the park where laughter yoga was first started in Mumbai in 1995. It was wonderful to see people there in the park of all ages laughing their heads off, and the stray dogs as well who visit the laughter yoga clubs. That was wonderful. But I was really into my own yoga and meditation, so I didn't do the training just then. It was a year after I did the training. So thank you to Dr Kataria for all the wonderful people that I have met delivering these 2-day laughter yoga training courses, because they have become dear friends. And that's the thing about laughter yoga. When you spend 2 days laughing your head off, it is such a catalyst for change. It's just so wonderful. People come of all different backgrounds. We've had lawyers, clown doctors, accountants. We've had change management consultants, physiotherapists, teachers, all sorts from all walks of life, and just looking to make a weekend, a special weekend. They might want to take it back to their organisations and their workplaces and change the environment there and be the catalyst for change, or they might just want for themselves some time out, some love, self-love and laughter for themselves, or they might want to start a laughter club. We've got a laughter club up in Inverness that Natalie and I met up away in Eden Court when I was delivering our Joyworks event. She came and trained with us about 3-4 years ago, doing amazing things up in Inverness. We've got Marianne doing a laughter club in Glasgow. And so that might be something you want to do, or you might want to just travel the world and deliver laughter sessions. So what does the 2 days involve? All right. So the first day, what we do is we go over the 40 laughter yoga exercises. It's not rocket science, a lot of fun. So we learn the 40 laughter yoga exercises. I have a background in facilitating many groups over the last 30 years, and background in theatre. So I love to bring the training manual alive with lots of drama and lots of music, and so that training manual is not like in ordinary training sessions where you're sitting there and looking at the manual. It's very much brought alive through experiential learning. And then on the second day, also very importantly, the people that come on the training are usually professionals, really specialists in their own field. So on the first day, we make sure that everyone is up on their feet and delivering sessions probably by 11 o'clock, half 11, so that on the second day, after we've gone through the applications, how to use laughter yoga in the workplace, how to use laughter yoga in schools with SEN, how to use laughter yoga with senior citizens. Once we've gone over the actual applications, everybody then delivers their session. And I keep my courses to 12 people, and the reason I do that is so that everybody gets a real opportunity for really lovely constructive feedback. Everybody feels very celebrated and really special, and it's life-changing for them. And you'll see on the testimonials that that is often the case, and that's what we strive for. That's why I love it so much. Anyway, so that's the 2-day course. You'll leave with an international qualification from Dr Kataria, Laughter Yoga International, and you'll have, and I've not got my glasses on, so I'm really sorry. I see all these wee messages come up, and I should have put my glasses on. I'll answer them once Facebook Live happens. Is finished. So distracted there. What was I saying? Yes, so you'll leave with an international qualification. You'll leave with a new tribe of very heart-centered, beautiful people. I can't tell you just how lovely the people are that come on these trainings, and it's an absolute privilege. And you'll also get 6 months free Prozone. Prozone is the Laughter Yoga international professional development site. So there's 6 months free on that. You'll be registered with Dr Kataria and Laughter Yoga International, so that if anybody is looking for a Laughter Yoga instructor where you live, then you'll you know, your details will be up there. I'll register you once you finish. Now, we've only had in the 8-9 years, I think it's 9 years I've been delivering this training, we've only had one person that said they didn't feel confident to go out and deliver. And so what did we do? We invited her back, and see, the change in this lady was incredible, because she just needed a wee extra time. So she came back and she did the weekend course for free, and she's away, a wee happy camper, and that makes me very happy. So that's the 2 days. We've got spaces for the 29th and the 30th at Sense Scotland in Kinning Park. If you want to drop me a wee line, or you want to give me a wee phone and ask me any questions, then please do. The course is $495 with a £50 discount if you're a charity or a community organisation. We do performance indicators on our course. There's always an evaluation, and everybody usually, actually 100% in the evaluations say that the value for money is either very good or outstanding. Like to make it easy as well, so if that is too much out front, then there's a monthly instalment plan that we can offer for £150 deposit, and then 4 monthly instalments after that. Many people take that opportunity because it makes it easier. There's follow-up with Joyworks. I'm always happy to answer questions. You know, this is what I do full-time, incorporating drama and creative arts and all the other lovely stuff, so I'm always able to answer questions. What did I miss? I think that's everything. The last wee point is, I don't know whether any of you have read the 5 Regrets of the Dying. So this was Brona Weir, and she was a palliative care nurse, and she wrote this book, and she discovered that one of the 5 regrets from dying patients was, what do you think it was? Yeah? Not to have laughed properly, or to have more silliness in life. Well, I can tell you, if you come on this weekend course, the rest of your life you will not have that regret, I promise you. So love to answer questions, and thanks so much for listening to the Facebook Live while I twittered away. Have a beautiful Tuesday.